everyone, welcome to another video. I've talked about this topic before as I did a live stream about something that happened to a friend of mine. So this is going to be a shorter video of the long video live stream I did. So my buddy Evan was going through his collection. Now we mostly collect like Game Boy games, but he has a PlayStation collection. He was feeling in the mood to play some Silent Hill, which he thought he had. He goes to look for it. It's not there. So he says, okay, no problem. I'll just go on eBay and pick it up. And he goes to eBay and sees the cheapest one complete going for $70. Now, when the hell did this game have a price increase like that? Because honestly, even a year ago or a year and a half ago, I remember seeing Silent Hill Part 1 on a PlayStation going was on sale from like I would say from $25 to $40 maybe. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what I saw it for. And there was a lot of them out there. As we know, Silent Hill actually on the PlayStation became a greatest hit. So I mean, there's a lot of copies out there. At least I believe there are. So we're trying to realize what the heck made this game increase in price so much. What made the demand go up for it? And you come to realize that Silent Hill is celebrating its 20th anniversary of the release of the first game. So a lot of people were probably looking at it and saying, hey, I want to pick up Silent Hill. This looks like a good game to have. So here's another situation. Now, Resident Evil 2 Remake has come out over the last couple months. And, we all knew this was coming, pretty much. We knew this game was going to be here. We knew it was a remake of an old game, Resident Evil 2. And now what I've seen online is that the price for the original Resident Evil 2 has gone up. But I expected that, though. And a lot of other people should have expected it, too, because it's funny, like when a remake of a game's coming out, you would have figured that the original game is going to get popular because people are going to want to look back at that game as well. And I was talking to some folks about this, and they're like shocked that Resident Evil 2 had gone up in price. Like they were like, "What the hell, man?" But the funny thing is, I mean, we should have saw it coming. I already owned the game, so I was good on it. But anybody else who enjoyed the series should have known that. And right now, even Resident Evil 2 on the PlayStation has gone up. Dreamcast is almost $100 for Resident Evil 2. The GameCube one kind of stayed right in the middle, I believe. But yeah, they gone up in price, and now people want them now. And it's funny because they should have kind of like followed it before that even happened. You try to be a step ahead, and sometimes it's impossible. You never know what's going to go up in price, but something popular like that, people should have knew better. But with Silent Hill, the thing it seems it got that popular again is that it's celebrating its 20th anniversary, which people, probably wanted to pick it up again. It's kind of just crazy how you certain games, you just never know what's going to happen with the prices. You don't have them in your collection yet, but you're in a hurry to get them possibly because you never know they're going to jump up in price and they'll be hard to get later. And it's just annoying because nobody wants to pay $80 for like a $20 game or something like that. It's just annoying, especially these games are pretty old and retro pretty much. So it's just kind of like, what the hell, man? But you try to stay a step ahead the best you can, but sometimes it's almost impossible. But I want to just go back to I wanted to talk about this. I've noticed this on eBay where some sellers will raise the prices. They'll do a fake sale pretty much, and the fake sale will happen where, let's say, a $30 game costs they'll charge $110 for it or something like that, right? Okay, somebody will find that listing and for some reason buy it, whether they have the money to drop or not, I don't know, but they'll buy that copy of it. And then when that happens, the effect starts. The other seller say, hey, wait, this game this sold for this much, well, I'm gonna raise my price of this right here, and then there you go. Now the game is all of a sudden expensive, and it's insane because one person will buy that, or a seller will do a fake sale, and then everybody think the game is worth a whole bunch of money, which just kind of it's like, wow, what the hell's going on here? And it's been happening for a long time. I didn't really notice it. I actually thought about it, like does that really happen? I was like, no, it doesn't happen, but it actually really does happen. And the thing with that kind of stuff is, guys, I know that we want certain games in our collections, but you gotta bite the bullet and say, man, I'm not paying that price for that game. I mean, that's outrageous. You all got to put your foot down on it because if something costs a lot of money like that, it's just, it's not worth. At least I'm saying that now. Yeah, it's not worth it. I don't think it's worth it. Here's an example of a game. There's a game called Core. for the DS system. I actually watched. I found out about the game because there was a video by Nintendo. He did a video on some DS games, and I found out about it. I was like, wow, that's cool and everything. Decided to go pick it up, and I picked up my copy. Well, I did a trade with my friend for it, and we did a trade for it, and I got the game. Some odd reason, somebody tried to charge $300 for that game complete now on eBay, and everybody is other people are following suit for it. Now, no copies have sold for that price, but they're trying to ask for $300 when the last copy of the game sold for around $30 complete or something like that, right? So I'm happy. I don't know if it's people don't really know about that game or whatever, but paying $300 for a DS game like that is just like, what the hell's going on, man? What are people thinking? Are you serious? I mean, there's not that many copies of the game out there, possibly, so that could be true. I mean, the game wasn't. I don't think it was sold in GameStop, I mean, because of the rating system on it. But you know, it's just outrageous to think of a DS game costing that much money. $300. I mean, you have so much buyer's remorse after buying a game like that, isn't that? You know, like, what the hell's going on? But you know, hopefully nobody starts buying that game at that price, because if they do, everybody will follow suit. You know what I mean? But anyways, guys, it's you try to be ahead of the game as much as possible on knowing your games, what's out there, what games are worth, and all that stuff. But I think now is the time. When you see a game that you passed up on or whatnot, for a cheap price or whatever price for, or you're waiting for a cheaper price, you might want to just go ahead and get it, because you never know when the prices will raise or whatnot. You know, you don't know if they'll stay that way, which is annoying. So it's just sometimes you need to just knock it out. You know, with my buddy Evan, I felt bad for him because he thought he had the game, but his copy is missing. So he had to like, what the hell? He's trying to like find a copy right now of it. So it's pretty crazy. And I actually went through my collection looking for a game I thought I owned, and then now I wish I didn't buy it, obviously, and I wish I had bought it. Now the game has increased in price so much, it's like, forget it, man. Like, what the hell? So I don't know, guys. I just want you guys to be aware of certain things going on eBay. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys knew this, but I just wanted to kind of bring some kind of awareness to my channel about it. You know, like I said, I did a live stream about it in a video, and you know, just yeah, just kind of like, I would say, just kind of be careful of what you pay for certain games, because you know, there's a lot of scams out there, guys. The good thing though is that what goes up eventually must come back down. So if you could wait for that, possibly be patient and wait for that, you know, that's good. But like I said, I just don't want people to overpay for games, because it hurts everybody in the long run. I know a lot of people say, oh, Reggie, you're a YouTuber, man. You talk about games, you raise the price. You think about what you're saying there. I raise the price. I'm not selling you the game. The resellers on eBay or what these other secondhand stores are selling you these games. So it's them that are raising the prices. You know, you can't just go out and blame some YouTubers. Oh yeah, he's raising the prices. That doesn't make any sense. That's idiot thinking. You know, the resellers are the ones, they own the items. They're the ones raising the prices. So if you have beef with prices on certain stuff, you know, talk to them. You know, as a YouTuber, I'm trying to bring awareness to you about certain games that you might like to have in your collection. Now, going off a little bit off topic again here, a lot of times when these resellers charge outrageous prices for games, sometimes people put their foot down and don't buy it. People go other routes to play the games, because all in all, most people just want to play these games and enjoy them. So people will ignore that route of buying a game and, you know, play it through some other means. So. And then there's also the reproduction thing that's happening in the market now. You know, people are saying, you know what, I want a physical, give me a repro for a game instead. I don't care, I just want a physical. I don't want to pay this outrageous price. And that's how they get around that stuff. You know, this is a lot of these prices going up, like I was telling you earlier in the video, is that's why a lot of reproductions of the same games are coming out. Like AliExpress is making a killing because nobody wants to buy all these older games for like these expensive prices, you know. Some people got money to drop and they're good with it, but most of us, I don't think we do. Nobody wants to pay a lot of money for those games. So, anyways, another thing I wanted to bring up to you guys with the whole Resident Evil 2 thing. I said that the prices will eventually come down for the original games, but here's the thing: we already know Resident Evil 3 is being made. So, if you want to play Resident Evil 3, the original games now, or buy them, this is the time to do it, because it's not sought after really. It's kind of getting there because people are kind of like popping it up, but not as much as Resident Evil 2 is. So the best thing to do with that is like to get it before Resident Evil 3 comes out, because when Resident Evil 3 comes out, you're gonna be seeing Resident Evil 3 for PlayStation, Dreamcast, and for double or triple the price they're going for. And the game I'm talking about is Resident Evil 3 Remake when that comes out. So hopefully you don't get confused with that. But anyways, yeah, you try to get it before it gets popular. That's the main thing. And with my buddy Evan, you know, he didn't realize that Silent Hill got popular because it's his 20th anniversary, and you know, and then you feel like he didn't have the game, so it kind of sucks. But it happens to all of us, though. I went in my collection earlier, and I thought I had a game, and wait a minute, I don't own it, and I was like, what the hell? So it's pretty crazy. But anyways, guys, enough of that yammer. I just wanted to kind of bring this to your attention. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll be active in the comments about this topic, and I'll kind of try to explain any questions you guys want to ask me about this video. Anyways, guys, Radical Reggie, I'll see you later.